Hello and welcome to another dive into the more fascinating individuals that exist on the web. Since my last video, I've been in hibernation, like a cicada, avoiding being hit by the same degenerate ray that's afflicted the characters we'll be exploring shortly. I want to say that my videos are not a call to action. If they make you act in any certain way, then so be it. I'm simply reporting the news. Let's see what Bunny's been up to since we last explored their history. Oh, that's odd. Literally nothing has changed. If anything, Bunny has now doubled down on their rampant psychosis. 2 weeks after my video was published, Bunny stepped away from the internet, claiming they'd put down the paintbrush and pursue a real career.
Like that's ever gonna happen. What a
We all knew you weren't going to do that, Bunny, but the effort is admirable. After seeing my video, Bunny became a total rage pig, creating a Twitter account to refute the entire list of grievances Yaku had put together. Instead of actually refuting what was in the video, Bunny had a daily schizospasm, claiming that there was an entire conspiracy trying to get them assassinated. Sorry, Bunny, but you're just not that important in the grand scheme of things. Bunny made their new account in retaliation to another account, the Bunny Archive, that often called them out. Bunny also tried to impersonate me? Are you that starved for attention? Apparently so, as literally no one cared about this attempt to get back at Yaku. By the way, I literally have never spoken to Yaku. Give the man a break. He's already fed up with you. Anyways, on Bunny's main account, they demanded a mass report on the Bunny Archive, and stopped posting on the Yaku archive altogether. Moving on from Twitter and Bunny's failed attempt to pursue a new career, they left many servers on Discord. One of these was the season server that they left on June 2nd, but returned to on September 19th, this time with backup, in the form of FluffBun. FluffBun served a greater purpose than just joining in on Sqrly's asinine jokes. Ever since the release of the previous video, Bunny has become considerably fragile now that the truth is out there, and has been confronted and forced to address the criticisms made in the first video. Rather than addressing them and coming to terms with the past, Bunny and FluffBun collectively derail the entire conversation in the form of some cringeworthy comedy bit. Sqrly's most common response to criticism is calling you out as terminally online, which is rich considering they live on VR chat for a majority of the day. Now, how does someone like Sqrly get to stay in servers like Season despite the less than ideal reputation? The answer? A god-awful admin team that sucks up to Sqrly at every opportunity. The offenses don't end there, as the team has proven highly selective in which rules they enforce and are just generally counterproductive. The most reprehensible example among the admin team is Tim J. Real name being Tim Campbell, is an art director within Season and has a bit of an editorial history within the Sonic animation sphere. He is also widely known for how unprofessional he is. If Tim J happened to work in an office, it would be called workplace harassment. Starting off, he would throw tantrums for things as little as the cheek tufts on characters. Childish, but not too bad. Where it really goes sour is in his feuds with someone named Captain Off. Captain Off was an admin for a server that Tim J worked on. Off's girlfriend was a foot model for Tim J's NSFW work. Tim J didn't just want feet though, he wanted the whole package. He kept asking and suggesting for Off's girlfriend to send him full body nudes. It started with a polite decline, then progressed to a firm denial. Tim J was thirsting for those pics, and when he just wouldn't give it up, Off went to Twitter to call him out. In typical rage pig fashion, Tim J demanded all his followers mass report Off's account for disinformation, despite there being plenty of evidence. Ironically enough, Tim J apparently doesn't believe in cancel culture. Now, Tim rules with an iron fist, deleting entire conversations mentioning the accident in the Season server. Might I mention that Arson came to Tim J's defense, because, well, he's Arson. Of course he would defend begging for nudes to the point of harassment. It doesn't end there. In the Sonic Paradox Discord server, Tim J posted art of a canonically 14-year-old character in BDSM. After being told not to do so by one admin, Tim J immediately went to another admin to keep arguing his case that it wasn't suggestive at all. Appropriate for a server filled with children. Also, I love the fact that Tim J's main argument is that he doesn't draw unwilling kidnapped girls, and not the fact that the girl, unwilling or not, in the clearly suggestive art was 14. Now, let's speak on Richmonk, a baby fur and borderline pedophile who Tim J has come to associate closely with. There's already tons of dirt on this guy, done by better men than me. Trust me. Look him up and you'll see. Despite the overwhelming evidence, Tim defends Rich Monk, claiming that his Encyclopedia Dramatica page shouldn't be taken seriously as the language it uses is raunchy. That's right, because while he may be a pedophile, at least he's not rude. What I really find amusing about this situation is that even Sqrlyjack frowns upon Rich Monk. Both are in some weird lunatic competition with each other, as wherever Rich Monk goes, Sqrlyjack will also try to occupy. Well, that's all I have for you today, friends. As a side note, comment if there's anyone out there you'd like to see covered. After the last video, it seems there's a lot of people willing to share their experiences with the more uncouth members of the internet. Remember to stay safe out there in your travels on the web. I hope you found this video resourceful, insightful, and engaging. Take care.
La 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 la, la 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 la, look at the bells, holy crap, here comes Jesus, and he doesn't look too happy. Merry Christmas, everyone.
You know what Lime just messaged me? I have a clip of rants. I just got a clip of Taddy shit talking Rancid today. We'll send in a bit.
Rancid was definitely a bit dodgy though.
I didn't really like Rancid. He was quite horrible. I just didn't.
Yeah, you just needed to learn when to shut up.
Yeah.
I need to grow up.
Well, you know the movie The Whale?
Yeah.
That's what Taddy's turning into. Let's see what The Whale has to say about me.